Okay, and welcome back to Terrafirmacraft. On today's exciting episode, we're going to be doing a few things. First, I'm just kind of doing some housekeeping here. I thought I might build a little tunnel, just to kind of get one started here next to the cellar. It's going to be pretty straightforward, really, but I just wanted to check on my food as well. It looks like I'm still having issues with the decay rate. I really should turn that down. But we're going to be doing some stoneworking, so I figured maybe I'd just do a little bit of digging to get us started, kind of go over tunnel mechanics again real quick. Again, you want a support beam, and they have to be connected laterally with another in-range support beam to be effective. You can't just have three going up. You have to have three going up, one or more going over, and then three going back down, like this, what I've got here in this tunnel. Then that will entitle you to dig any 3 blocks away, both forward and to the side, and then the diagonal as well. So you can go 3 blocks diagonally if you'd like. But basically, that will prevent collapse within that radius. If you go more than 3 away, then you're at risk for collapse. So, and this is the best way to do it if you're digging into a tunnel. Just go ahead and dig 3 forward, stop, put a support beam in the direction that you're digging, maybe 1 over to the side like I did there, and then go ahead and dig another 3 going forward, and you're safe completely until you go beyond that. Okay. I'm just digging out a little bit more of this tunnel here, and we'll finish the rest of this at a later time. So on today's exciting episode, I wanted to start doing some stuff with bricks. And I also wanted to do another round of bronze casting. So tell you what I'm going to do. What I would like to do first is an aesthetic thing, and this is probably something that I'll do later elsewhere as well, but I really am dissatisfied with my little pit kilns over here, and I think I'd like to make a more awesome setup for that. So one good way to do this is just simply dig out the pit kiln area and put mud bricks in. Now mud bricks will work for the pit kiln. I think I will just do that. And then you grab your mud bricks, and those 4, and then those 4 as well. And then I've got 2 left. I guess I could just put them here. I might fill this in more eventually, but for now that's a good start. And there you go. Now, yeah, I'll almost certainly fill that in more, but feels a little bit more permanent, a little bit more, established. I did end up eating that salad, so let me put this bowl away. What the hell? Okay, there we go. Oh, one of my other jutes got mature, so I went ahead and harvested that. I think it was the one out there. And I put that in here, and now we've got this. Okay, so let's actually do the jute quest real quick. So it wanted me to make a rope. Rope is just like that. And now I can actually get animals, which is cool. So let's turn that quest in. And jute. And we get a extra jute seed. That's always cool, I guess. It's a weird reward, but whatever. Okay, and then these plants a lot of them are getting pretty close, so keep our eye on that. But in the meantime, this finished. This is our mortar. And we get quite a bit. We got 3.5 stacks of it just from one thing of about 15 or 16 sand. I'm going to put a bunch of it in here. But I am going to show you this. So, putting this granite in here. We take these marble bricks we made last time, right? There's a few different recipes for this. One goes something like this. Okay, those are marble bricks, just standard kind of Minecraft bricks. So I went ahead and made 32. Let me grab some more of that mortar. Another recipe, let's see. I believe it's like this. So it's kind of the inverse. Wait, no, okay, that's your bricks. Okay, there it is. Tile is the sort of reverse of the bricks. So make a few of those. Okay, and then there's one more. Well, there's a couple more. And I might need to look this up. Pillar. No. Marble road. Okay, road. Oh, that's neat. I've never seen this before. That's from the TerraMisc mod. That's cool. Okay, so let's try that one. Do I have enough gravel? I need 4 gravel. I may not have the gravel for it. Yeah, I just don't think I have any gravel, at least that I can find. So I think what we'll go ahead and do is just go dig for some. I'm getting a little bit of a motory kind of a sound with some of the audio, so I do apologize for that, but hopefully it'll go away next episode. Okay, so we're just going to grab some of this marble-style gravel from the lake here. And, yeah, I don't need that much, but I just need enough to experiment with this new block type. Lake is a good source of gravel usually because the lake bed is either going to be sand or gravel in Terrafirmacraft typically. And this counts as a lake because it's not in the ocean, although the ocean has the similar topography. We're going to try making this road block now, this marble road that's added by the TerraMisc mod that we were just looking at. So, and you get 8 of them with that. I guess it makes sense because we had to give up 4 gravel and 4 brick. But nonetheless, that's more than you get when you're just making regular bricks, so that's really cool. See how it looks? Looks pretty awesome. You can actually use that as a road, as the name implies, or you can use it as a wall, clearly, as having more detailed bricks. Here are the tile that we made earlier, and then let's do the regular bricks here. And so the tile kind of looks like a bathroom, really, and the regular bricks look like big old stone wall bricks, and then the road looks like fine bricks, similar to this adobe here, actually. I'll go ahead and put the remaining materials away. One thing, you can also do is you can make walls, and maybe I should, well, might think about making some walls here. I don't think I have a place to store my flint yet, but let's go ahead and do that, actually. I think that it would be neat if I could put these main bricks will probably be my castle walls, but then I'll probably just mix and match some of the other bricks around it to create contrast. But I also wanted to take a look at these wall blocks and see how they work out as well. So you can use smooth marble and regular marble to create them, or you can create the ones with that mortar recipe that I just showed you. So let's go ahead and grab our bricks back and our mortar and see if we can get that to work here. So if I remember correctly, it goes something like this. That's more mortar than you'd need in a standard wall. There we go. And so this can be used just like a fence. Essentially, it's like a stone fence. And you could probably find a pattern to use it on walls like this as a sort of porticulus, or like a, what is it called, a corrugated wall? I can't remember the term. Anyway, I believe there was actually a quest related to that. Maybe not. Okay, should I make... No, we'll do that another time. We'll also do the hide one another time. Now that I have a rope, though, I am tempted to go get some sheep. So in order to And it's getting dark, so I don't think I'm going to. I think I'll stick to some other things, and then maybe in the morning we'll go get the sheep. Let's do our pit kiln first. So again, we're going to be taking a vessel here, and we're going to be taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cassitarites, full thing of malachite, 2 full things of malachite, and okay, excellent. Just making sure I have enough. Oh. I'm just consolidating a little here. So let's put the, oops, that's not what I meant. These can go in there, as well as those. This will go here. I ended up taking that potato accidentally. Okay. Alright, now with this, we want 45 copper. So easy way to think about that is 15, 15, and 15. That's 45 copper plus 5 cassiterite. That'll give me 5 bronzes. So that'll be object number 1 in there. 5 units of bronze. Then I think what I will do is I will actually just do some straight up copper. So what I'm doing, I'm consolidating all the rest of my metal in here, and let me see what I can do as far as copper goes. So these are each 25. They were a quest reward, so that's 1 unit of copper there. 1.6, 1.9, and that should be 2. So that's a total of 300 copper. Okay, that's fine for now. Ultimately, we're not going to get a bazillion ingots of anything until we start mining. So this is really pretty productive for just surface ores. Let's grab our clay now. Now, I don't have any molds laying around, so if I'm going to do 300 copper, 500 bronze, definitely means I want to create at least 4 of these. These are ingot casts, and frankly, I'm going to do 8, because you can never have too many of these guys. And then let's do some tool molds. So one that I haven't done yet is the scythe. The scythe goes like this. It's like 2x3 here, 1 off to the side, and 3 along the corner. Okay, and then I've got room for that. And then let's do, what else do we need? Axe and shovel. So these are just the inverse of the stone ones we've been making. Axe, shovel, oops. And then I've got 1, 2, 3 more that I can make. Even though I can only fill some of them, I will use them all. Let's do a knife, which is like this. And then I always forget which ones I haven't done yet, but I could make more weapons. Okay, I could do a hammer and a hoe. Okay, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Okay, so hammer is that. Again, it's I guess it wants me to do it up higher. Okay. And then the hoe is like this. Again, the inverse of the stone equivalent. Okay, so that is a full set. Put the clay back. I'm out of clay, which is crazy. And then we'll go ahead and light these guys up. Okay, and then we need some more. We'll put these on as well. And yeah, I need a torch. Running low on torches, for what it's worth. Okay, so those will go. And then in the meantime, I'm going to grab another stack of Douglas firs because we're going to do some woodworking today. Our house is pretty crowded, so it's not like we have a ton of room to spare, but I do want to maybe do some decoration kind of thing, just to make it a little bit seem more like home, you know? Just finishing out some of these low foods. Some water as well, okay. Surprised I haven't had any breakage on my ceramic jug. Okay, so here is what I mean when I say woodworking. Of course, I mean Bibliocraft. So you can do things like shelves. Oh, I have to get framing sheets? What the hell is... Okay, I guess I use a saw on a framing sheet to get framing boards. That's weird. Okay, well, I guess that's how... I guess I put a saw... I'm going to do half of these into lumber, and then I guess I do this. Okay, so I've got 16 framing sheets. Now, in order to make a shelf, I need framing boards. It's weird. Okay, so I think it goes like that. Okay, so it's a little bit different than vanilla, but it's still cool. And that's just decorative. Now you can actually put entity type things on there. So let's see if I can put... Yeah, you can put your tools and stuff on there. So it is interactive. That's cool. How about a table? So we need 2 planks and... Oh, that's for acacia though. Boy, that does not seem compatible with TFC. Yeah, these appear to be the vanilla Minecraft recipes. For TFC, here we go. Okay, so it's 2 planks and then lumber on the top. So let's do that. So here's your table. There. And you can put stuff on the table as well. And then how about a clock? You need gold and stuff. That's not going to happen. Could do a fancy sign. Could do a chair. Boy, that's I need wool. Okay, can't do a chair. So yeah, that's yeah, that'll have to be good enough for now. But the other thing I wanted to do was make fences. So in order to make a fence, no, I always forget this formula. Is it just straight lumber? No. Actually, I think it might be. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and then fence gate. Planks and lumber, okay. So, like that. And there's 2 fence gates. So now we have enough fences for a little... Oh, and it's already daytime. Wow. Time flies, huh? How's our fire doing? We have another 2 hours on that, so pretty close, actually. And why don't we make our little animal pen right here? I'll just cut these out, and then we'll make a little fenced area. This tree's not doing the best, is it? I don't know if that's an issue or what, but let's do this. And yeah, we need more. No surprise. Okay, so here are plenty of fences. This will be a decent sized pen. Actually, I'm gonna have to... Okay, do I have an axe? No, I don't. Great. Well, I'm excited to get my metal axe. I'll probably do a lot more chopping off camera once that's in my hands. But in the meantime, we have to continue to make these guys. Okay, I feel like I'm clicking like 8 million times. Okay, so we've got an axe, and I'm just gonna go modify our pen area as I get pulled downstream by the river. Ah, okay. Perfect. Okay, there's our little sheep pen, and the sheep that I intend to get happen to be right down here, and so I will get them one at a time. And I will pull them back with my one rope. Actually, no, I can't do that. I have to do my metal first. What am I thinking? We have to do the metal first. We have to grab our metal and pour it before it solidifies. So we're going to grab these molds as well, and these ingot casts, which are so important. And bronze. Let's start with bronze, of course. Shovel. Axe. Knife. Scythe. Hoe. Okay, so that does it for bronze. Then we'll do copper, and we'll finish out with the hammer mold. And ingots. that away. Okay, so ingots. Now, ingots work differently than tools in our molds. And I'll show you what I mean. And I'll put the rest of these ingots in there. You can actually set those on the ground too if you want, but anyway. So, ingots are... so these tool molds, they're just done. That's the only step there is, and you just process them out and you lose your mold. Well, ingots work differently. Ingots have temperature. This is still white and it's liquid. Same with this one, it's yellow, white, and it's liquid. You see that? The little stars decrease over time and it'll cool naturally. But you can actually put them in here and they cool rapidly in the water. So if you have a blacksmith kind of area set up or whatever, typically you want to have a barrel of water as well. You also want to be, well, you get the molds back, so you want to have a place where you can put them. Okay, so now that I've got all that, I'll worry about making them later. Let's go down and get the sheep with our rope. And I will join you once we get down there. Okay, and we're back. It is getting dark out and I'm terrified, but I made it to the sheep. I got distracted by tetrahedrite laying around, so probably only going to get one of these guys, and even this one's going to be... and where are they? They have wandered off. Cripes. I threw all my tools on the ground. There's a deer. This is not going as planned. Tell you what, I'm gonna wait until the morning and see if we can find these sheep. So we'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. Found this little guy. He was actually over here in this cave somehow. So we are quite a ways south of where I initially found these guys. Found a cool little marble archway through which water is flowing, so I marked that on the map as well. But let's see if I can get this guy back. It is just turning morning, fortunately, and this is a pretty safe place to hold out the night. So let's see if I can get this guy back without dying. Yeah, it's not a sure thing. There's a zombie right there. I wonder where the female sheep is. Okay, he's dead. Let's go. Come on, Mr. Sheep. Let's do this. I would say the ropes in this work better than Minecraft leads. Of course, I just apparently lost it. So, yeah. Oh, there it is. I was worried that I was screwed for a second. I mean, it's always better to have backups, but... okay, so hopefully this will be a fairly straightforward journey now. As you can see, by the way, the leaves are starting to change. It is late September. We're very far north. You know, I don't know if anybody's ever been on vacation to Yellowstone, but if you have, you'll know that the weather starts to change up there in September pretty dramatically. So we are just leading him back through the woods here, and we are a ways off yet, and I've broken my rope again. This is really inconvenient. Where did it go? I'm terrified of those creepers as well. I don't see it anywhere. I guess what I could do is lure him with grain. What is... oh, it's bones. Yeah, that was reckless of me. I was going way too fast and I lost the rope. I feel like I've done some work to get him this far. Oh, there's the rope. I was going to say I was probably about willing to go get some grain and try it that way, but found the rope, thank goodness. So let's go, Mr. Sheep, and I'm going to look at you this time. I was just saying that I thought this worked better than leads in regular Minecraft, but I think I jinxed it because clearly it had the same issue Here's where the marble switches, by the way, I think. Well, somewhere along there it switches from marble to slate. Ooh, here's some logs I left behind from when I was mining the clay out. I'll grab those. And as you can see, we're 100 meters away. You can see the farm. Finally, we're making some good progress here. And here we are at the river crossing. I'll have to be a little bit careful here, but I think if I just kind of go straight across like this, he'll kind of Jesus walk over the water there. And here we are. Now I just bring him into the cage area here. Okay, come on, Mr. Sheep. I'll just go up over the top. Oops, I released the rope again. Okay, come on, Mr. Sheep. We'll just go this way. And in here. Okay, and you right-click to release the rope voluntarily. Okay. So now we have captured our first sheep. That is excellent. That is so cool. Very pleased about that. Now I'm going to go try to find the other sheep, and I'll bring you back in when I do. Okay, and we're back. We actually found, and I'm very close to dying here because the skeleton's been harassing me all night, but we found the sheep, and what happened, and you can kind of do the investigation on this yourself. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to show you. Yeah, it's worth it. I don't like to go to creative, but I need to show you what happened because it's so cool. So I was over here and I just kind of went back to the place where I'd marked on the map where the sheep were. And I was kind of doing a perimeter, and I thought to myself, how did the black one end up so far south? And it became very obvious to me what had happened there very quickly. So go back to survival. If you stand here, you do a little perimeter. You look down here, not down there. Okay, not down over there. What about over here? Oh, maybe they fell into this water. You could literally not touch any movement buttons and let, well, okay, I guess you have to stay afloat, but you kind of let the river current take you. I'm helping it along slightly, but it's so obvious what happened to both the sheep. There's the creeper. I should probably deal with him. Oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay. That was a close one. So anyway, the black sheep I found right in here, and I took him out through there. Turns out the white sheep must have gone further down, because I just kept going down like this, and like this. It may be narrow at places, but it's a really cool system, and this is the sort of drainage area they all connect here. And there's a river that comes down there and connects here, and this becomes a pretty big river with a big current, and then you just keep following it, and eventually you come to this little peninsula that jets out here, and there's a pig, and you almost wonder how the pig got here too. Probably the same way. This is a really cool peninsula because the peninsula is literally divided in half by this river. But yeah, anyway, so eventually I got to the end of it and I was like, no sheep, there's no sheep here. And there's a pig though. And then I came all the way down and there's the sheep. There he is. So the sheep got carried all this way. Isn't that so cool? I think that's so cool. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and take him back to base. Her back to base, I should say. And then we will start breeding these things as soon as possible. Sheep are arguably the second most useful animal in the game, cows being the first. Sheep are used for wool and food and such, so they're great. Pigs are used only, well, and I should say sheep can be used for leather as well, and pigs are only used for food and leather. They don't have wool, so that's why they're less useful. Cows are used for milk and dairy, which is why they're so useful. Because that's the only, well, that and eggs, I guess. Chicken eggs. Okay, so I'm just going to take him back, put him in the pen, and that is going to do it for this episode. So thank you for watching, and we will figure out what we're going to do next time on TerraFirmacraft.